فسوف تعلمون صدق الله العظيم.
ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون إن الذين كفروا سواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون وإذا لقوا الذين آمنوا قالوا آمنا وإذا خلوا إلى شياطينهم قالوا إنا معكم إنما نحن مستهزئون الله يستهزئ بهم ويمدهم في طغيانهم يعمهون أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى فما ربحت تجارتهم وما كانوا مهتدين مثلهم كمثل الذي استوقد نارا فلما أضاءت ما حوله ذهب الله.
What can you tell us about the man, Motsanya, and his ascension to the position of Director General of GRTS?
Indeed, very sad day, Ibrahim. Modu and I go a long way. I could say more than 32 years now as we speak. Modu I found at Radio Gambia in my entry into the institution as an announcer. He was a studio operator, and we worked very closely over the years, and a dedicated person to his work, even as a studio operator at Radio Gambia in the early 80s up to the 90s. Actually, at one point he has to go over to the film unit and work there with Mr. Sanyang alongside Abdul Toure and others who were at the film unit in Banjul. Like I said, he has shown his dedication to this work, and during his stint at the film production unit, he used to come over at Radio Gambia also to do the news in Jola, and also present a program called Kamik Jola, which was a Jola magazine program, and he showed much dedication once again to everything that he has been doing in his profession. When the Gambia got into television, Sanyang was one of those tape editors, very versatile, very erudite, knows exactly what to do. He loves editing. He will spend hours and hours and hours on the job, even without going home. He will have lunch alongside the likes of Bitei at the old GRTS premise, headquartered at Gamtel Serekunda Exchange, and will spend his entire day up to late at night before he will go home. Notwithstanding doing his editing job, he will still come back to Radio Gambia and do the Jola News at 9 o'clock. And when he gradually came to the position of Director General, I have never seen, of all the Director Generals that we have had at this institution, someone as dedicated as he was to this profession. I have worked very close with him. I have sat down with him over the years. We have talked very closely. I mean, it's a bosom-like conversation, and there's a lot he divulged to me about his love for the job. But one thing that surpasses all of that, apart from the job, is his dedication to the leadership of this country. Mamadou Sanyang can give his life for the President of the Republic of the Gambia. Mamadou Sanyang, I have never seen, of all the people that follow the President, there is none like Alhaji Mamadou Musa Sanyang. Like I said, he will lay down his life for the President of the Republic of the Gambia. We don't have a funeral. It's the President of the Republic of the Gambia that have a funeral. Everybody, ask every Gambian, and they will come back to this statement I have made, that Mamadou Sanyang was a dedicated person, not only to his work, but to the leadership of this country. He was an outright person. May Allah forgive him.
I received the news of Alhaji Mamadou Sanyang's death this morning with shock. I was called by the manager, Human Resources at ADME, Mr. Jata, and when I heard the news, I was heartbroken, to say the least. I could remember we started a long way ago, a long way ago. That was in 1993 when I started work at the film production unit. Mamadou Sanyang was there. The first day I even saw him, he came from a trip, to Egypt. He went on a training program. When he came, he found me there as a new staff. That when he realized that I was Toure and he is Sanyang, that was where the joking relationship started. And from then on, it became more of an intimate affair. We started, working together. He trained me a lot. He trained me how to edit in programs at the film unit. Because when I came, I was writing stories, going out on coverage, and even editing. He trained me how to do tape editing. I started that tape editing, with him, with his support. When I went to Ghana on training, I found it very easy, to continue what I've learned from him. And from then on, when I came from training, I still found Mamadou Sanyang editing at the Gambia Television head office at Cairo, at the exchange, Serekunda Exchange. The work continued again. We worked together as a team.